Over the past few weeks, I've been noticing how easy it is to start a cult, and in this video, I will explain what I've observed and exactly how. Social media being so accessible and a thing that everyone can access, anyone with a smartphone and an idea can reach and influence large masses of people and affect the way that they think. Now, most of the time, that is a good thing because it's a great way for people to connect and an even better way for us to learn new things that we've never known before. A way for the ignorant to be educated, a way for the unheard to be heard, and the bored to be entertained. Some people use social media for their leisure, while others use it to showcase their talents, gifts, abilities, and to spread a certain message. Creators and viewers gravitate towards this form of communication because on here, there's no need for anyone to be politically correct. And you can pretty much say anything without fact-checking or regard for others. Now this becomes dangerous when we have individuals with not so good intentions who base their entire social media presence around being negative towards certain groups of people, then create a following who become a direct result of the things that they see online, which then translates into the real world, and most of the time it affects everyone around them, including the minds and the life of the viewer. And it even sometimes affects their relationships with people. It's actually pretty sickening how easy it is and how fast it can happen. It's sickening, but not surprising. Cult leaders, world leaders, politicians, and activists have been a community influence like this for years. And just like today, back then, there were those who helped with progress and those that aided in destruction. Honestly, human psychology and the patterns of people have not changed or gotten worse. It only seems like it has because, unlike back then, now we know everything going on with everyone every second, every minute, and every hour of every day. When really, we were never supposed to. Being over-informed with what other people are doing, saying, and thinking can take a toll on your mental health. Like when it comes to them sharing opinions about a topic that may trigger flashbacks of a traumatic situation you went through, or when you see someone else prospering and you get down on yourself because you think you should be doing more, or when you turn on the news and constantly see death, violence, and disaster, which now is a huge reason as to why I don't watch the news. I'll never understand why old people do, just so they can sit in their house worried when they really should be enjoying the rest of their life. They say it's there to inform you, but really all they do is fearmonger and repeat the same thing from station to station, but that's a different topic for a different day.
You couldn't even pay me to do that to myself. They put this on my plate. I will not let, no, I don't do what they do. I do what I do. I'm a visionary, I believe it. But I would never eat a plate that looks like this. You couldn't even pay me $1 million to do that to myself. Oh my God. I deserve better than that. That's low vibration.
Delicious.
After seeing so many examples of this and how it works, I think I finally found the answer to how content creators get their supporters to be so hooked and take every single thing they say as the gospel. Once they have their idea in place, they come up with how they're going to market that idea to make people believe in whatever it is that they're talking about. Because marketing and delivery is everything.
Alright, see these right there, right? You wouldn't buy these, right? Why? Because it's Converse. Now, flip it around. Now, picture these as Yeezy. Now you like them. The whole world would say these are the hardest shoes ever. Why? Because of marketing.
Really, all they do is speak with confidence and connect to the viewer's emotions, which then makes the viewer feel as if they're adding value to their lives. And once you get a person to feel like you added value to them, you got them.
Man, shit ain't got serious, man. You hear me, man?
Also too, when you're confident about whatever it is that you're talking about, who's gonna question you? Nobody. Doesn't matter if you're lying, telling the truth, or just making it up on the fly. Trust me, I do this all the time. Yeah, keep that between me and you. Don't tell anybody. I'm trusting you. So when they present what they're saying with confidence while also catering to the viewer's emotional needs, that is the exact moment that they win their hearts over. This realization for me was bittersweet because on the optimistic side of it, that's a pretty smart model for business owners and influencers who are trying to push a message that's beneficial for the culture. But on the flip side, it's very sad for those who become a victim of those who intend to destruct and destroy.
Not on my watch.
Those who do not have good intentions.
Congratulations, really. Not really.
Seeing how many people follow these kinds of creators, opened my eyes to how many people are actually lost and in need of guidance. And this situation is even worse when there are a bunch of kids who follow these people because kids are easily impressionable, naturally. Sharing opinions and self-expressions is cool. Everyone has a right to do so, but it's a difference between self-expression and intentional destruction of the people that you aim to influence. 60 years ago, they had to do way more to get to know what was happening in the world they were living in. They had to turn on the TV, the radio, or physically attend an event, and they deserved to know so that they could move accordingly and protect themselves if they had to. But the best part about it was that they never got the opportunity to overindulge. Nowadays, as a consumer, we can fill our minds with useless or useful information. It all depends on what you're tuning into. And as a creator, all we need to do is turn on a camera or type on our keyboard to gain an audience based on whatever we want, whether productive or destructive. She can, he can, you can, and even I can. Matter of fact, I think I will.